Okay, ran a run this morning, got wire and rods in, traction mats protecting that curb. Here we go, showtime. As Tony gets in place, I'll show you what we did here. We cut our boards back about 5 feet from the curb and give that a little turn. Hold up, Tony. Let me pull that traction mat over a little bit. Okay, we didn't want to park them with the tire right on the curb. Right here, and it's just in front of it. And we're going to cap that with expansion joint. Okay, here we go. We're all drilled in. I had short rod. Oh, they just for the wheeling? These rods go right here. Good. And we're drilled in. There's our rebar grid tied into the brick. Here we go. At best, I give us a C- for that pour. We had to pad this in 3/4 for our plastic. We forgot to do that right in the middle of the pour. Tommy questioned it. We had to scramble. We forgot to get our conduit in. He had to wait on that. Oh my gosh. So now we're spreading the wire, getting that up, doing our best to protect the curb. And we're doing it. That's about the only good thing we're doing this morning. We're protecting that curb. Okay, this should be the easy truck. Let's get this done. Okay, no broom mark today. We're doing a swirl finish. We've only done a handful of these. It's not real common in this area. Just take your float, draw a straight line, then a series of swirls overlapping each one as you go. The tricky part is 1, 2, 3, 4 people matching each other. So we're just trying to keep a nice uniform look. Keeping the rows somewhat straight, and that's very difficult to do. A lot of times you have a tendency to get an arc in them, so that's why each cut mark I do a straight line with my float and work off of that. Okay, let's finish up.
Yeah, we definitely should.
What, do this every day?
Yeah.
We'll give it a quick float. Screwing everything up. Open up this joint mark. So there's the straight line I was telling you about. Keep that straight. Now you can just follow that. Overlapping each one. And there's a number of different ways to do that. You can do the swirl or the figure eights. You know, either one is fine as long as they match. Just finishing at the street edge is what we call our curb edger. I don't think this line gives us any extra protection. I just think it's a nice way to end the driveway. Now on these wider edges, stick that finger out there, a little bit of down pressure helps keep it even, as well as keeping that edge clean. You hit a little rock, that's what we're looking for. Our wing cuts always protect these corners. We in good shape everywhere, Matt? Okay.
Back.
Yeah. Okay. They're nice and crisp and open. There we go. Okay, Matt's got this side done. Let's go check on that walk. They got more 4-inch edgers up there. Yep. 4-inch edger going.
It's pretty greasy.
Pretty soft, okay. Yeah. They're just finishing this. This was first in the truck, in the shade. Didn't make it. I got a step right there. Might need one of the younger, faster guys to do this. Come on. Yes! I hope I got that. Okay, closing out this project. That's how we leave these edges. We just clean them up as best we can. Now the homeowners can take it from there. They can get a landscaper if they need to, or just for a couple hours with a shovel and a little bit of grass seed. There's our swirl pattern. New lamppost. All right, you guessed it, on to the next project. Okay, here we are, number 2 project. These 2 paths get demoed. Driveway extension. This tree is leaving. These bushes are leaving. Coming up here, coming over, 3-foot wide sidewalk to a garbage can pad container area. Alright, I'll get a camera going. It's hard to video in the afternoon. Like mornings are busy, afternoons like we gotta be ready for in the morning. So I say, oh, I'll see you on the next job, but before you know it, we're already done. I'll set a camera maybe right here on the truck. Watch us dig this out. And it's that time of year. You know, and as far as the comments go, I try and get back to some, but I know I'm falling short whenever it's reading all the comments and getting back to people. Just cannot do it. We get home from work. Okay. Doesn't take long. 301's in there. He'll pull all that back. Like I was saying, and I think the camera died. So let me recap on. I try and look at my comment section in the evening. But there's just not enough hours in the day right now to read the comments, get back to everybody. We do our best, and we'll keep going with what we can do. Thanks, Steve. Okay, a nice easy form job. We pull a string right across the driveway and get the same plane on this far side. So you can see the arc we have in it that matches the crest of the driveway. Parallel with the house, 3 feet back. We had this pad set, and I come over here and look at it, and I adjust the elevation so that when water runs off of that, it hits the yard and it'll continue to go. We don't want it to come off and be in the dirt, so we elevated that ever so slightly. We picked it up about 3 inches from our original set. All right, we'll get some stone in here. We'll be out of here in minutes. So I was just up in here cleaning up this edge. That's our rebar. We'll do something there. There's an expansion joint going across. I might put a little sticker underneath there all the way to the street. And again, that's kind of why I don't video in the afternoon. We're just busy getting stuff done, ready for tomorrow. Camera's sitting up there videoing a driveway that has nothing going on while we're there, and over there chaining machinery down. But we gotta try. Always gotta try. Machine on the trailer. We are about out of here. I'm gonna take their garbage cans and surround this for tonight with caution tape. Caution tape from the tree, garbage can, and maybe back to the gutter. Okay. I like to video these caution tape up, you know, protection like that. That way, if anybody gets hurt here, I can say, hey, we at least tried, and then maybe we won't get sued too bad. All right, see you tomorrow, everybody. We're heading to one more job, but just to look at it and make sure we have everything for tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in to Conquer with the Hosses. Hit that like and subscribe. Good morning, everybody. Another gorgeous day. Matt's on the buggy. The guys are lined up. Get pouring this. I need expansion joint lining that wall. Top line. There's 2 lines, top line. Okay, we'll get that set up. Here we go. Okay, as we're waiting on the concrete to get a little bit tighter, Matt's in on the sidewalk. Here we meet Eddie, Matt's long lost cousin. For 17 years you guys haven't seen each other. So we got talking, and this kind of sounded neat, so I thought I'd mention it on the channel. Eddie was telling me about his business he does. Why don't you explain it so I don't mess it up?
Thanks. Yeah. We moved here. We opened up a company, music entertainment, live entertainment, bands, and we go and we travel around and play events and have a good time and jump around on stage and create energy and excitement for people's events.
What type of events would you do you book for?
Corporate events, public events, private parties, weddings.
Okay.
Things of that sort. Just event spaces in the city, you know, Acrisure Stadium, PPG, Winter Garden, Carnegie Museum.
Okay. Some
like
pretty
that.
big shows, right?
Yeah, we have a lot of great crowds. We're doing a 500-person wedding over in Du Bois coming up. So, yes.
That's exciting. That's neat to hear.
Yeah, really exciting stuff. And we launched 2 years ago, and we're here in town now. You Pick Entertainment.
So that's how they can find you and see what you're up to. You Pick Entertainment.
Yeah, we're on all the socials. I mean, we have our Instagram account at You Pick Entertainment.
Okay.
And you know, we have our own website, youpickentertainment.com. People usually reach out there and get on our contact form, and then we reach out to them and we schedule Zoom meetings and talk to our clients and get to know everybody and then show up on the shows and give them the best time.
Maybe you'll see Eddie at the TSH party. We'll take him over to the Morgan party. How's that?
There you go. And I'm just out here observing. I want to see some great work. I might be seeing you guys pretty soon. You know.
Looks like a patio right over there.
Yeah.
Thanks, Eddie. Good luck to you.
Thanks.
If you got anybody's interested, check them out. Seems pretty cool. Okay, just putting the final touches on. We put a tool cut there. We rip an expansion in half and just stab it in. That way the driveway's all wired and rebarred together underneath, but it matches what they did here. As soon as Matt gets out of the way, I'll show you the flow of that. We matched our wing cuts here, as well as over there. Gives us good corner protection. A little bit wet up here in the shade yet, so we're just on hold for that. We have these forms off, and then we have to put our post back in for the garbage can corral. And we are done with this, heading to round 2. Thunder showers and tornadoes due at 4 o'clock. So this will be good and hard. We'll have a coat of sealer on it by then. If it comes in before 4, we'll have 2 guys run back over with a roll of plastic and check on it. We won't be too far away.
Sounds like a good day to go get a new lawnmower.
New lawnmower day.
What kind is it going to be, Steve? What? Your lawnmower. I don't know, Jim.
What's your favorite lawnmower, Jim?
That one that I've been using lately, that bad boy's pretty good, that 0 turn.
My mom had a workhorse that was real good. Lasted a long time. Okay. Here we go. Enough talk about lawnmower.
That right there, Jim. That corner. I missed it though.
That one?
Yeah, that little. With the track.
Just take a trowel and wipe it out. Yep. Okay, one last thing I told the homeowners we do, put these fence posts back up for them. I took a picture when we started. We have one at 20 inches and one at 64 inches. Inches and 64 inches. You look like just the guy I need for this project.
Yeah. That's what I'm here for.
This guy flexing from here.
Okay. Yep. Easy. Good. One more. Good. 64 inches. So that took you 3 hits? Should we make it a little contest?
Yeah. I don't think we can beat that.
Oh yeah.
What did I say, 64?
That's too tall for me. I gotta get down to my level first.
And good.
Take it down one more. We'll get that through. And then sideways. That's a workout. No, that went good.
Okay.
All right. Thanks. Okay. SRT is our sealer of choice today. We do just a quick landscaping for them. Try not to leave them a total disaster. So, as always, thanks for tuning in to Conquer with the Hosses. I know my face is filthy dirty. Heading to 2 patios. 2 patio prep for tomorrow. Come on along with us. They were saying no rain till 4. You can see how windy it is. Clouds are rolling in. We'll see if it comes in sooner. We just finished prepping this patio for tomorrow. 2% fall away. Lines are all chalked on the posts. We do the Epifoam in the morning. We'll do expansion joint down the house. Step down onto our walkway. Around to the deck steps. We'll use some of this dirt for fill and probably throw some of it over the hill. There was a lot more topsoil in here than we anticipated. You know, like always, we pull that back, get the solid ground. We'll probably put some around the edge. We might use a good bit of it. That much probably has to go over the edge. All right, let's go look at number 2 patio and we'll close out today. Okay, this is the second patio we prepped today. We're gonna pour this first in the morning. We got our steps all prepped. See how that's bowing out? We use our wire tie method. Tied off to screws nice and tight. Now we'll take these around it, one top, one bottom, twist them tight, and we can suck that right in to a nice straight face. I'm always busy forming these. I set up a camera and I don't talk about it very much. These are like a pyramided step. That way if somebody comes out of this door on an angle, they don't have a 2-step height to get down onto the patio. You know, 1 step down to a side, wrap around step down onto the patio height. If that doesn't make sense, it'll make more sense tomorrow. Now how I square these, we attach our lower step to the house with 2 Tapcons, and they hold really good. Then I cut a triangle block that's a 45. This is a perfect 45 angle. I jam it in there and run a screw, and that's why I cut it on a 45, so a screw can go in either side. If it's just a square block, now you got to angle that screw. It doesn't hold as good. Same thing here. You can see the screws front and back. That holds these at a 90. If you put a quick square here, that'll be a 90. That'll be a 90. And at the house as well. So that's how we square them. You can do a diagonal from corner to corner, and it should be the same number. A little bit tricky to do that when we're up against siding, making sure we're at the same starts. But these are a real nice touch to keep things square. We use pins to hold it for height. Rebar drilled in low. We'll set on those rods. Our wire mesh and rods go on top of that. So we're setting on those rebar. We're not really wrapped around them. And then when we pick these up into the concrete, you can see how the lower rod stays there. And we're just wrapped around it a little bit. That way if that concrete needs to heave a little bit, it can. We'll put a cut down the middle. We'll put a cut down the middle and a cut down the middle. Okay, all this is good here for tonight. I think rain is about an hour away. Oh my gosh. John, thank you so much. I just walked out to the mailbox after I was done working, and I got your letter. This is something I'm going to keep for a long time. He's a t-shirt winner, and I was late getting his shirt out. Fortunately, I mailed him out. You should have him any day. But this letter is incredible. I'm speechless. Thank you. I just want to say on the channel, thank you very much. Have a good night.